Pavani, physical science teacher from Goswad Mandal. Nowadays we are facing critical conditions from COVID-19. So there is no schools. Our officers are conducted online classes. Please students, you utilize this opportunity. Now I am telling 9th class first chapter, that is motion. What is the meaning of motion? Motion is a movement, move. Chalanam, kadalika. Motion means movement. Listen carefully, children. Motion means movement, move. We already learned in the 7th class motion and time chapter. In motion and time chapter, we learn accelerated motion, rotatory motion and translatory motion. In our daily life, we observed movement of the hands of the clock and kite in the air, birds flying, movement of the human beings and moving the vehicles tires also. You know that due to the motion of the earth causes sunset and sunrises, changes in the seasons also. Okay, one of the question asked, if the earth is revolving, moving, but we don't see the directly motion of the earth. And another question is, are the walls of our classroom motion or rest? To give the answers these questions, we understand the motion and relative. Our greater scientist Galileo was studied rolling ball on the inclined plane. To understand the motion, we need to understand the relative. Understand the motion is relative. Motion is relative. We take some examples, right and left, up and down, and longest and shortest. Motion is relative. I will tell one example. Two persons are standing on the road in opposite to each other. Two persons are standing on the road opposite to each other. A person and B person. Here one house is there and also having tree. You observe this picture. Which side of the house, on which side of the house is on the road? Two answers are there. For person A, right side on the road. The house is right side on the road. For person B, the house is left side on the road. So here we observe the position of the house. The position of the house is relative to the observer. Here A person observed the house. It is right side. Here for B person observed, this is left side. So the position of the object is position of the house related to the observer. Understand the motion. Here observed one picture. Somesh and Srinu standing on the road. The car is moving on the road. So the conversation of the Somu and Srinu. So asking Somesh, what is the state of tree? That is rest. On the point of Srinu. What is the state of car? The car is moving. The state of motion. The car, the state of motion. So, what is the state of driver and passengers? So, they are also moving. They are also in motion. Conversation of the driver and passenger in the car. So, what is the motion state of the tree? Tree is moving in the west direction. Asking driver, what is the state of persons beside the road? They are also moving west side. What is my state of? What is my state? Asking driver, your state is rest. From the above discussion, we are clear that tree is at rest with respect to the Somesh and Srinu. But with respect to the driver and passenger, tree is moving in the west directions. So motion or rest is rest of an object. Motion or rest of an object is depend on the observer. Motion is the combined property of observer and the body which is being observed. So, మనం మోషన్ అనే దాన్ని ఎలా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసుకుంటాము అని అంటే అబ్జర్వ్ చేసేటటువంటి అబ్జర్వర్ ఆ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఎవరైతే అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తున్నారో రెండు కంబైన్డ్ ప్రాపర్టీగా చెప్పుకుంటాం అన్నమాట. Definition of the motion. An object is said to be in motion when it's continuously changing its position with time related to the observer. That means ఏదైనా ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అనేది మోషన్లో ఉంది అని ఎప్పుడు చెప్తాము అని అంటే తన యొక్క పొజిషన్లో చేంజెస్ అనేది కంటిన్యూగా రావాలి. టైంతో పాటు తన యొక్క పొజిషన్లో కంటిన్యూగా చేంజెస్ వచ్చినట్లయితే ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అనేది మోషన్లో ఉందని చెప్తాం. దెర్ ఈస్ నో చేంజెస్ ఇన్ ద పొజిషన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఆబ్జెక్ట్, దట్ ఈస్ అట్ రెస్ట్. సో ప్లీజ్ చిల్డ్రన్ కేర్ఫుల్లీ లిజన్. When the object in motion, its position is continuously changing. Next, distance and displacement. Distance and displacement. Distance is a length of the path traversed by an object in time interval. ఇచ్చినటువంటి టైంలో ఎంత లెంత్ డిస్టెన్స్ కవర్ చేసిందో మనం దాన్ని డిస్టెన్స్గా చెప్పుకుంటాం. డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్, ద డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ ఈజ్ ద షార్టెస్ట్ డిస్టెన్స్ కవర్డ్ బై ద an object in the specified direction. So we take one example. Take one stone thrown into air in some angle in the horizontal. The shortest distance covered by an object is the In the specified direction, we called displacement. The length of the traversed by the object given interval of the time, that is distance. The displacement, shortest distance, the length of the path traversed by the given interval of the time. So the displacement is a vector. The distance is scalar. Some physical quantities are called vectors. Some physical quantities are specified with magnitude and direction. Some physical quantities specified with magnitude and directions we called vectors. There is no, they have only magnitude, there is no direction, we are called scalar. Vector and scalar. Examples are mass, time, length, area, etc. The examples of the vectors: velocity, acceleration, momentum and force, weight also. Vectors are represented by a straight line segment. Here the length of the line segment is indicated the magnitude. The arrow is indicated by the direction. The arrow is indicated by the direction. The length of the line segment is indicated by magnitude. So, the distance and displacement of units. The SI unit of displacement or distance is meter. We know, children, 1 kilometer is equal to, yes, 1000 meters. And the same, 1 meter is equal to how many centimeters? Yes, 100 centimeters. We draw the two situations displacement vectors. In two situations displacement vectors. In the first situation, the object moved this side here from A to B. Here we draw the displacement vector, the straight line is. Any curved path here giving this from A to B, we draw that line, displacement vector, this average speed and average velocity. We take one example. A train is start from Visakhapatnam to reach the Hyderabad in 1 day, taken time. So, we calculate the average speed and average velocity. So, total distance is covered 720 kilometers given. The total time is time taken 12 hours. 12 hours. So now calculate the average speed. So definition of average speed. The distance covered by an object is speed is covered by an object in unit time we called average speed. So now calculate the average speed. What is the formula? Average speed is equal to the total distance by taken time. What is the total distance? 720 kilometers. What is the time taken? 12 hours. Children, we know 12 6 72, 12 1 7, 12 1 12, 60 kilometer per hour. 60 kilometer per hour. So the average, we calculate average speed, the distance covered by an object in the unit time. So the average is average speed is formula is total distance by taken time per unit time. ఒక యూనిట్ కాలంలో ఎంత డిస్టెన్స్ కవర్ చేసిందని మనము యావరేజ్ స్పీడ్గా చెప్పుకుంటాం అన్నమాట. యావరేజ్ వెలాసిటీ the displacement covered by the displacement in the above example 360 kilometers in the journey time 12 hours. The displacement covered by an object in unit time we called average velocity. Here the total displacement is 360 kilometers. In the south to west direction. South to west direction. The object move. The displacement is covered by object in the unit time is 360 kilometer. Now we calculate the average velocity. The total displacement by taken time. So displacement is 360 kilometers and time is 12 hours. So 12 1 is 12, 12 3 is 36, 12 0 0. Per unit time, the covered displacement by an object is 30 km per hour. So average velocity is also vector. The two average speed and average velocity quantities are explain the motion of the body given interval of time. అనగా ఇచ్చినటువంటి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అనేది ఇచ్చినటువంటి టైంలో ఎంతవరకు మూమెంట్ చేసినటువంటిది అని తెలియజేయడానికి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసినటువంటి టర్మ్స్ యావరేజ్ స్పీడ్ అండ్ యావరేజ్ వెలాసిటీ. స్పీడ్ అండ్ వెలాసిటీ. The speed and velocity. Here the instantaneous speed. For example, a car at any instant by looking its speedometer, the speed of at any instant is called instantaneous speed. Next, velocity is speed of an object. Speed of an object. The speed of an object in a specified direction. Velocity అంటే ఏం లేదమ్మా, స్పీడ్ ఆఫ్ అన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఇన్ ఏ స్పెసిఫైడ్ డైరెక్షన్. ఖచ్చితమైనటువంటి దిశలో ఆబ్జెక్ట్ యొక్క స్పీడ్నే మనము వెలాసిటీగా చెప్పుకుంటాం అన్నమాట. ఈజ్ గివ్స్ ద ఐడియా ఆఫ్ how fast move the object in the specified direction. How fast move the object in the specified direction. So velocity is also vector. Velocity is also vector. The SI units of motion. The SI units of velocity, sorry. Meter per second. Meter per second. We have in our daily life we observed some situations, so many more, some cases of velocity of an object is constant. Some cases the velocity of an object is continuously changing. కొన్ని సందర్భాల్లో ఆబ్జెక్ట్ యొక్క వెలాసిటీ అనేది చేంజ్ కావడం కంటిన్యూస్గా, కొన్ని సందర్భాల్లో వెలాసిటీ అనేది కాన్స్టాంట్గా ఉండడం అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నాం. యూనిఫామ్ మోషన్. యూనిఫామ్ మోషన్ we already learned in the 7th class uniform motion definition. If a body is covered by